Here we go. This is a fully loaded battle royal. I'm JJ Cash. Sitting next to me,
I am
JD Prover.
Oh, thank you for the introduction, JJ. Sorry to have interrupted you. First thing out
Not
of the
off
game.
to a good night. Not off.
We're off to a great start. It's going to be fun. Fully loaded battle royal, getting ready to start off night 2 here at No Escape in Fargo, North Dakota.
I don't know whose music. I think that's JJ Blake's music.
I believe you are right, JJ. Let's see. Yes, JJ Blake. This battle royal already underway. JJ Blake taking his time getting to the ring.
JJ Blake, obviously very smart. You know, he's going to avoid the contact. Hey, you don't lose a battle royal.
And entering late to this match, like JJ Blake.
Been eliminated here in this battle royal. Heading back to the locker room. Chaos in the ring to start off this event. JJ Blake finally getting in.
There's Mike Outlaw, Scott Story, Mason Mayhem, Eric Walker, Duke Cornell, the Vikings. I believe there's Wreck-It over there. Chaz Anthony in the corner beating on, I don't know. I believe there's a Jack Ledger somewhere in this.
I believe you mean Jack Ledger.
Who?
The young man's name is Jack Ledger, JJ.
Oh, well, if you say so.
I do say so.
It doesn't matter, he's a jabroni. I'm sure he's already gone.
Oh, it looks like we got Joey Anderson in the battle royal as well.
Jake on the outside. I don't know, was Jake eliminated?
It does look that way, JJ.
The little Viking in, the little Viking out.
Pandemonium, as they say right away here at Fully Loaded Wrestling No Escape night number 2. Looks like we've got another elimination over here on the side. Who went out?
JJ Blake was actually on the outside. I believe I see him on the, I don't know if he was eliminated though.
Just chaos here right away. Joe Dozer, Joey Anderson stomping on Mason Mayhem in the corner. Mike Outlaw skinning the cat there, nearly eliminated, but coming back in. Looks like Bartek has been eliminated.
Bartek to the outside. He represents reality of wrestling just like JJ Blake, formerly Blake Broadway. As we found out last night, he doesn't want to go by that. He said, I'm not a kid, so. Oh, looks like Rudolph has Chaz Anthony in the corner and his shirt over his head and just chopped him.
Brutal chop there in the corner. Joe Dozer and Duke Cornell with
Oh,
Heath.
My goodness. Oh, Heath.
Oh, Jack Ledger.
Jack Ledger to the outside. Got you.
Jack Ledger has been
Tommy
eliminated.
G's been eliminated. Eric Walker's been eliminated. As the eliminations are coming hot and heavy here. We're down to Mike Outlaw, Joey Anderson, Chaz Anthony.
Scott Story
and there
Duke
goes
Cornell.
Chaz Anthony to the outside.
Mason Mayhem still in the match.
Duke Cornell now. Duke Cornell in trouble. Duke's skinning the cat though.
Joey Anderson
There goes
eliminated.
Joey Anderson to the outside. Out goes that guy. Out goes Duke Cornell. We're down to 4.
Scott Story, Mason Mayhem, Mike Outlaw, and Alex
And
Rudolph.
there goes Mike Outlaw.
3.
The guy to pick here has got to be the American Viking, Alexander Rudolph. Look at the size.
You would absolutely think so in an over-the-top battle royal, JJ. Scott Story just taking his time here, catching his breath, getting ready.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Exactly, great strategy. Perfectly sensible. Just letting these two.
What a
Mason
brilliant
Mayhem.
move there by Mason. I don't say that often, but that was brilliant.
Incredible elimination there.
And we're down to Scott Story and Mason Mayhem.
And of course, this battle royal for the first spot in the Pick Your Spot title shot match coming up at Fully Loaded Wrestling in October. It will be either Scott Story or Mason Mayhem going into that match as the first entrant. Let's see who it's going to be.
See who they pick here, because you know Scott Story from Fargo, Mason Mayhem, of course, just a perennial fan favorite.
And a nice handshake there between these two competitors. Good show of respect. That's exactly what we like to see here at Fully Loaded Wrestling. And these fans strongly behind Mason Mayhem with the USA chant.
I was going to say, these idiots in Fargo are clearly dumb.
Let's not call them idiots,
there.
JJ.
Oh, they are. Enziguri from Scott Story. We saw last night he is really honing his striking craft. Oh!
Scott Story controlling the Mean Marine right now. And these fans strongly behind him here in his hometown. Bringing Mason Mayhem up off the canvas now and going to eliminate him.
Mason over the top. Mason held on. JJ Blake's in the ring. JJ Blake's in the ring.
JJ Blake was...
Oh, Scott Story just got eliminated.
Was JJ Blake not eliminated?
I think he went under the bottom rope.
You may be right.
I said that earlier, and then I thought he had left.
It certainly seems that way. The referee's allowing this to continue.
Mason is on the apron here. This is real trouble for Mason Mayhem. Oh, kick to the back of the head. Mason. I think Blake thought it was over.
Stumbling.
Oh, caught his foot. Blocked the kick. Oh, belly to belly to the outside. No. If he did that, it would be all over. Say goodnight to JJ Blake. Oh!
Mason Mayhem getting back into the ring.
Blake springboarded off that rope and took a European-style uppercut. And there's another European uppercut. Called that because of the old world of sport, British wrestling. Closed fists were illegal, so you hit with the inside of the forearm and elbow. Fun fact for you there.
That was an incredible history lesson, JJ.
Yeah, I'm not just out here for my looks.
Are you out here for your looks at all? Mason Mayhem against the ropes. Oh, no.
Caught his boot there, caught his leg lariat. Mason pushing him off now. In trouble. No, black hole slam blocked by Blake. Blake, fireman's carry now.
What's Blake got in mind here for the Mean Marine?
Oh!
Big slam from
JJ
Blake.
A modified Michinoku driver, number 2. Also known as a Falcon's Arrow.
Forearm smashes from JJ Blake now, and a knee to the jaw of Mason Mayhem.
As this chaotic battle royal has now broken into a one-on-one match. And these two guys have deep history dating back to when JJ Blake wrestled in North Dakota under a different name, Northern Outlaw Wrestling, ducks up the clothesline.
That is correct, fans. You may remember JJ Blake as Blake Broadway at No Escape Night 1, announcing that he is now to be known as JJ Blake.
Ever since he went down to Reality of Wrestling, and Booker T has really helped him hone his craft. What is he doing there? Kind of a schoolboy roll through into a German.
This is still a battle royal. I don't know if that maybe confused there for a moment.
He used it to roll through into the German.
Correct.
Caught him in the belly to belly. Again, another belly to belly attempt here. Oh!
Don't know if he quite got all of it, but definitely putting JJ Blake on his back. Now Mason Mayhem bringing him back to his feet. Who will win that first spot in the Pick Your Spot title shot event coming up in October for Fully Loaded Wrestling? JJ Blake or the Mean Marine Mason Mayhem. Ducks the clothesline.
Oh, missed it.
Oh! Coming back with a huge forearm smash to JJ Blake.
He slipped off that second rope as he usually does that springboard European-style uppercut. But you got to think of all the sweaty men in this battle royal have made that rope slippery.
You find yourself thinking about sweaty men often, JJ?
I do, because I'm a wrestling commentator.
Mason Mayhem over the top rope.
I don't know what you do in your free time. Mason on the apron now. JJ Blake has him exactly where he wants him.
No,
he cuts him.
Over the top. Both of these men on the apron now. This is a treacherous position for both competitors.
You got to get back in. You got to get back in. Come on, JJ.
Smashes from JJ Blake to the Mean Marine with now returning a few of his own.
Vicious forearms there. Another uppercut from Mason Mayhem. Come on, Blake. Come on, Blake.
With both of these men on the apron, we can't imagine it's going to be long before this contest is over. Who will win? Mason Mayhem in control. JJ Blake teetering on the apron.
Another uppercut as Mason Mayhem. Oh, and now a boot from Blake. I think that was a low blow.
It certainly seems that way from the reaction of the fans.
Completely legal in a battle royal.
JJ Blake
right in the
fully
penis.
In control now. Can you say that on Fully Loaded TV?
I can say whatever the hell I want to say.
Speaking of Fully Loaded TV, make sure you check us out on YouTube and the Fight TV app. Subscribe to our channel.
Mason got him over. Blake to the outside. No, Blake saved it again. Blake saved it again.
Neither one of these men able to.
Oh, it's Christian Rose. What is Christian Rose doing here?
Christian Rose is not in this contest.
Oh! He kicked Blake.
Your winner of this match, the Mean Marine, Mason Mayhem.
However, Mason Mayhem, the winner of this contest.
Oh no.
Christian Rose just assaulting the Mean Marine now.
Christian Rose and Mason Mayhem do have a long history. Oh, right into the gut there. Right into the lower.
These referees.
I don't know what Christian Rose, why he's out here, why he cost Blake. I know he was going for Mason, but this is just seems a little ridiculous. I don't understand it.
It is something we will definitely need to do some investigating on.
He has a match later tonight.
However, regardless of what his reasons, J.J. Blake eliminated Mason Mayhem, the winner of the Battle Royal, and he will be the first entrant in the Pick Your Spot title shot
It's
match.
another situation where the Roost, Christian Rose included.
Oh, but J.J. Blake back in now, clearly furious with Christian Rose for eliminating him from the match.
And here comes
Hartenbauer and Kenny Sutra, the rulers of the Roost, coming out.
It's the rest of the Roost in attack. And again, it's just the Roost dictating. Oh,
Mr. Incredible coming out from the locker room now. The referee's calling for the bell, trying to make Mr. Incredible wailing on Hartenbauer and Christian Rose now. Hartenbauer over the top rope. Christian Rose through the ropes to the outside. Mr. Incredible and J.J. Blake now with Kenny Sutra stuck in the corner.
Oh, Sutra in a lot of trouble here. Sutra in trouble.
Christian Rose tripping up Mr. Incredible.
And the Roost.
The Roost on the outside now.
They got to get out of there. They got to get out of Dodge.
Hightailing it out of here, getting away from J.J. Blake and Mr. Incredible. We're definitely going to have to look into this and see what all the information is about this situation. Why was Christian Rose involved in this event? J.J. Blake is definitely going to expect an explanation.
And it appears that Mr. Incredible, very good friends with Mason Mayhem, J.J. Blake, shaking Mason's hand.
Show of respect there from those two competitors. Always nice to see that. J.J. Blake knows it certainly was not Mason Mayhem's fault that he was eliminated from the match. Good to see respect and camaraderie among the wrestlers
makes me
here
sick.
at Fully Loaded Wrestling. Of course it makes you sick. You're a terrible person.
Hey folks, I'm WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and if you want to listen to a good podcast, listen to my good buddies Jim and Rando at Suplex City Limits. That's the podcast to check out wrestling. Tough guy, ho!
All right, Fully Loaded Wrestling fans, tag team competition here between the Bonus Boys challenging for the 0-1 tag team titles from the brand new champions, the Hooligans. The Hooligans, of course, winning those titles from the Viking War Party at No Escape Night 1 in that brutal, violent cage match.
You can watch that on the Fully Loaded app. I'm JJ Cash, JD Proverse sitting next to me since he doesn't want to do introductions for me. Just want to come out here and filibuster. This, of course, for the 0-1 USA tag team titles, the Hooligans and the Bonus Boys. The Hooligans making, of course, Mason and Devin Cutter, brothers from the backwoods of wherever they're from. I imagine they live in a trailer, probably hang out with toothless people all the time.
Devin with the darker hair, Mason with the lighter hair, and across the ring from them, we have Sugar Brown in the ring right now, and Clutch on the outside. Clutch, a former football player, Sugar Brown, a former boxer, combat athlete, here now in professional wrestling. This should be a fantastic contest, JJ. Here we go.
Tremendous. These guys are tag team specialists. Not a lot of those left in the world. A lot of guys are singles and tag or tag. These guys train together. They work together. I mean, for crying out loud, the Cutters are brothers. They've been doing, I imagine they've been fighting since they came out of the womb.
I would not be at all surprised if that was the case, JJ.
I know for a fact when Devin came out of the womb, he punched his own mother. I know that for a fact.
The Hooligans now with Sugar Brown, in the corner, just wailing on him now. The referee needs to get some control here in this match. I understand these are the Hooligans, but there are still rules.
This is the 4th time the 0-1 USA tag titles have been defended in Fully Loaded Wrestling. A great shout out to that, a tremendous company, a big appreciation for them. It was defended by the Viking War Party back in April. You can see that on Fully Loaded TV as Mason's going off now on Sugar Brown as Clutch is yet to come into this match. As you alluded to, Clutch, of course, is a collegiate football player.
An incredibly powerful athlete.
Look at that! There's those double T moves. The flippy rednecks from nowhere.
Signature maneuver from the Hooligans. Devin with the pin now. 1, 2, no.
Like I said yesterday, they remind me of little circus bears.
And Sugar Brown able to get the tag. Clutch into the ring now, but Devin ready for him with a big hip toss.
Deep hip toss there. Now shots to the back. And looks to me like the Bonus Boys have really not gotten on any kind of footing here.
The Hooligans definitely in control, able to make this contest at their pace and their style, just keeping the Bonus Boys in their corner and wailing away on them. Nothing technical or fancy about their game, but they will brutalize you all night long.
Matt Cage called Devin and Mason 100% naturals in this business. The second they got into it, they knew exactly what they were doing, and it's very impressive, and you can see that. Same goes for the Bonus Boys, by the way, who have not been in wrestling that long, yet you can just see their athleticism, their athletic background as it gets scoop slammed there by both of them.
And as people like to say, styles make great matches, and I think you see that here.
Oh, look at this! A standing corkscrew!
And you may not expect that kind of athleticism from the Hooligans, but you're going to see it
At this point, I think our fans need to realize that this is what they do. Yes. They surprise you. They're like dynamite. They're very small, compact, but they'll blow up on you and beat the shit out of you. Not that dynamite beats the shit out of you.
Just watch your language, JJ.
Don't tell me what to do.
It's a family show. There are children listening.
Who's children?
Clutch now whipping Mason Cutter into the corner.
Oh, good distraction there by Sugar, and now Clutch.
Big power from Clutch here. Tackling Mason Cutter to the mat, and now going in.
Oh, look at those.
Wailing away on Mason.
Making sure not to, choking now. You gotta do what you gotta do. Man can't breathe, he can't wrestle. You know who taught me that?
Christian Rose.
Right, you do learn.
I do. We've got Clutch now and Mason Cutter. Clutch now with the full Nelson. Sugar Brown tagging himself back in. We're gonna see some of those boxing, boxing experience from Sugar Brown.
Bagger. Oh, what a full Nelson slam there to the top rope, or top turnbuckle, excuse me. Mason's in a lot of trouble here. He needs to tag his brother Devin in. Pin 1, 2.
Mason Cutter able to still get out of the pin situation there, but he is definitely in trouble. He needs to get over there and get the tag to Devin.
You see what Sugar did there is he got the pin, and when he kicked out, he immediately got on the other side so Mason couldn't get to Devin. That's what happens when you tag for as long, when you're a tag team specialist, you learn those kind of things. You never allow yourself to not be in the right position. Standing frog splash.
Splash from Clutch. Mason Cutter in trouble, but Devin in to break up the pin.
Slapped him in the back of the head, and now a kick to the back of the head for Mason. Look at Devin chomping at the bit, jumping on that bottom rope.
Clutch now sharing some exchanges with these fans here at Fully Loaded Wrestling.
The Bonus Boys made an impressive debut last night by pinning. It was either Shaggy or Mason. I believe it was Mason that got pinned in that four-way tag that turned into complete chaos when the Whirlwind Gentlemen and the
Rulers of the Roost battling all over the building here.
Don't you interrupt me. Interrupting me over here.
Make sure you remember everybody who was in the match, and I won't have to. Right now, Sugar Brown and Clutch still controlling the Hooligans.
This match has definitely done a 180.
Mason Cutter in real trouble. He needs to get Devin back into the match.
Like I said, early on, it looked like the Bonus Boys just had no offense. They didn't know what to do. Now they know exactly what they're doing. They've isolated Mason and are just beating on him.
They found their rhythm, and they've turned it into their match.
1, 2.
In complete control right now.
Within 24 hours, we could have new champs, and then new champs again for the 0-1 tag team titles. 0-1 USA. Clutch now tagging in Sugar Brown. They don't spend a lot of time in there. They great job of getting in and getting out so you can rest on that outside. Big elbow off the second rope.
Everybody staying fresh, getting in, doing your
1,
damage,
2,
back out.
Again, Devin interrupting the count with a slap.
The Hooligans definitely not afraid to bend the rules from time to time if need be.
I don't think the Hooligans are aware that there are rules.
You may be right. We've got Clutch now wailing on Mason over in the corner.
Got him by the hair and it's just dragging him from post to post here.
I don't know for sure how much more of this Mason
into the corner.
Take.
Devin's got to get this back. Oh, big boot there.
That could be the separation Mason needs.
Off the second rope, caught him! Oh, a second rope stunner!
Incredible maneuver from Mason Cutter. That is exactly what he needs now. Will he be able to capitalize on this and get Devin back into the ring? This could be the moment for the Hooligans.
If he went for the pin, he might have won the match there, but he's so worn down from the absolute ass kicking he has taken.
Who will get the tag here first? Both men close to their corners. Looks like Sugar Brown.
Oh, Devin's in the match.
Both men in, fresh men in. But
oh, what a clothesline. Devin.
Huge elbow.
Like I
and
said,
a body slam from Devin Cutter.
Like I said last night in the cage match, the Hooligans are violence personified in a big standing slash. One, two. Two only.
Sugar Brown able to kick out. He, of course, was on the mat resting up. But the Hooligans now taking it to Sugar Brown.
There it is, the double stomp. And look, he rolled all the way through to cut off Clutch. Two only!
Clutch able to save the pinfall.
Got through Mason to get to him, and I thought that was it. We've seen that finish people off. I think it finished off the Vikings last night. But Clutch saved the day. Now Sugar Brown has Devin in the corner.
The Bonu Boyz dominating Devin Cutter now. The Hooligans in real trouble. 1, 2.
Almost had new tag team champions.
Devin able to kick out. What will it take for one of these teams to be put down? Incredible tag team action here at No Escape. Sugar Brown now.
Oh, a spinning clothesline there. Oh, whoa, what a kick by Mason. Devin ducks under.
Devin.
Michinoku driver number 2.
Hooligans now with
searching
that tag
for
team, double team action.
I believe this is where he stands on him. Oh! Beautiful senton. 1, 2, 3. The winners of the match, and they retain.
Your winners of this match, and still Zero1 USA Tag Team Champions, the Hooligans!